Hey, this is ClickTricks19 with another Minecraft survival episode. It's 7. I think it's 7. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna let you guys know, whoever's watching this, that I'm gonna be starting to do some Flash game commentaries, maybe World's Hardest Game, Games on Addicting Games, and stuff like that. So, if you guys want that, leave it in the comments below. If you guys would prefer something different, also leave it in the comments below. And if there's background noise, it's the air conditioner, but I'm not shutting it off because it's really hot here, so I'll deal with it. Yeah, so I thought I would take this commentary as a opportunity to tell you guys about how I got my Pitbull, from, what my Pitbull story is. If you don't know, Pitbulls are a breed of dog. Her name is MaMa. You might think that's a weird name, but she had a lot of puppies, so that's why we called her that. And she's a girl dog. Yeah, that's self-explanatory. But, yeah, she's a great dog. I love her so much. But, yeah, her story is very interesting. She ran around the streets of Philadelphia for a long time, and one day the cops saw her, so they tried to catch her. And they couldn't catch her because she kept running away as soon as they got close. And they gave her food. They would give her food, try to catch her, and she would run away, immediately. She was really skittish and nervous, they said. And it took them 11 months to catch her. 11 months of chasing her around the ghetto to catch her. And I just find that funny because, they couldn't catch her. But I find it funny that they cared so much that they spent so much time trying to catch her. You know? And then once they finally caught her, they brought her to the ESPCA, and she got lucky because they didn't kill her immediately like they do to most pit bulls. Instead, they sent her to a private shelter so she could have a chance of getting adopted. And one day my mom and my sisters, not me, I wasn't there at the time, were walking in Center City, and they walked past this shelter, and my mom was like, "Oh, let's stop in." And they stopped in, they saw her, and they knew immediately they wanted her. And the next day, I went and saw her, and I agreed, and so we got her. And she's a great dog. And yeah, I love pit bulls. They're the only dog breed I would ever want. I had 2 pit bulls. One had to be put down because he got sick, and the other one had to be put down because of old age. I love the breed, and I hate people who badmouth the breed because they're not a bad breed at all. They're not evil dogs that just want to kill like people say they are. They're a nice breed of dog that loves kids, great with family. They're a good breed of dog. I just don't get how people could hate them so much. I don't get it. It just makes me sad. Because you wouldn't be racist like that to a person, so it's kind of almost the same thing. But anyway, when we first got her and brought her home, she was really skittish. It seemed like she hasn't ever been in a house before, or hasn't been in a house in a while. She was really scared. We had to carry her down the stairs. She didn't want to come down the stairs. Every time we walked her, she acted like she was scared that we were gonna take her away. Oh, I broke my pick. She was scared that we were gonna take her away and take her back to the shelter. And she was just scared of everything. She's scared of thunder. She's scared of other dogs. She's just scared. But now we've had her for a couple months. I think it's going on 6 or 7 or maybe 8 months already, and she's getting more comfortable with us. She's fine on her walks now. She's becoming a real pit bull. She's has that pit bull smile, and she's real happy. It's great. I love the pit bull breed. I just love them. They're this is the only dog I would ever want in my life. They're just great. I think I like them because they're misunderstood. People don't understand that they're not horrible creatures. They're good dogs. They're good dogs. I hate how much people hate them, and I hate how they attack just as much as any other dogs attack. And the only reason it's on the news every time they attack is because since they're just such a strong dog, if they're mistreated, they could become violent, and if they attack, it could be dangerous because they're such strong dogs. But when you get a pit bull, you have to accept that, and you have to treat it in a way where you're raising it well. But a lot of people don't understand that, and they think raising a pit bull is easy, and it's not. You have to be experienced. You have to know what you're dealing with, and a lot of people don't. And it's a shame, because it's every time that someone mistreats their dog and that dog attacks, it just makes the breed, it badmouths the breed, and that's why they're illegal in some states and some even whole countries. It's a shame, because it's a shame. No, but the funniest thing, my dog's so funny. She's just, like, one time late at night, it must have been like 2 in the morning, there was the biggest thunder I've ever heard in my life, and it woke me up, and I kicked Mama out of my room, because she loves to sleep in my room. Like, she loves me, she won't go anywhere else. That's like her spot. And I kicked her out because she was bothering me, because I couldn't sleep for some reason. And the loudest thunder I've ever heard happened, and she came running in like a bat out of hell. She just ran in and like jumped on my chest at 2 in the morning, and just curled up in my arms and just started to cry. And it's just funny, because Pitbulls are so big and strong, and they're just like babies. Well, at least mine is. It's just funny. They're like little kids. It's funny. No, but I just wanted to, I thought that was a cool story that I wanted to share with you guys. If you want me to post a video of what Mama looks like, I can, if you guys want that, if you guys are interested in that. I have some videos of her that I could post if I felt like it, so maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. And I could post some videos of my old dogs. My old dogs' name were, my first pit bull that I ever had, and my first dog that I ever had. My parents had him before they had me. He was, name was Boo, because he used to cry all the time when he was a puppy. And he was like my brother. He was a great dog. He died because when he was about 14 years old, which is longer than most dogs live, he caught cancer, and he was suffering, so he put them down. It was really sad, but we did what had to be done, It's just, it was sad. And my other dog, Lucky, we found him, my dad's friend Peterson found him out in the street, and we decided to adopt him and take him in. Even though my mom didn't really want to, we just decided to do it. And I thought, it was a great idea, but he had some problems. Like, he was not raised good. Like, whatever owner had him did not raise him well. Oh my god, I gotta do that. Didn't raise him well, and he had some problems. Like, he was nice to most people, but he also picked and chose who he wanted to be nice to. And since Pitbulls are such a strong dog, they're not like Chihuahuas. You can't have a dog that's aggressive to some people, and you just can't have that. Like, there was just some people, for some reason or another, he just did not like. He just did not like at all, for some reason. I don't know what the reason was, he just didn't. And it's dangerous, because he was stronger than most Pitbulls. Like, and I'm not just saying that. He was strong. Like, he was a strong dog. And it was just dangerous, because since he was so strong, if he would have, God forbid, decided to attack someone, it could be horrible. Like, it would be horrible. And he was an exception to the rule. Most Pitbulls aren't like him. But we found him out in the street, and I think whoever had him was trading him for dog fights, because he was very aggressive to dogs, too. And it's just, he was messed up. And we just had to put him down. Like, we had him for 6 months, and it just kept getting worse and worse, his behavior. And we took him to dog trainers, and every dog trainer said, you can't have a dog, especially a pit bull, who behaves in this kind of way. And I didn't want to believe it, but I really, in my heart, knew that we had to put him down, and so did everybody else. And, we had to. There's nothing else we could have done. We had to. It's a shame, because he was a great dog. He was a great dog, but it's just something that had to be done. Well, I have to wrap it up right now, because we're reaching close to the 10-minute mark. I hope you enjoyed episode 7 of my Minecraft survival commentary. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Like, favorite, do all that good stuff. And this was ClickTricks19, and I said goodbye. Woof woof, because we were talking about dogs. Bark!